and gentlemen, welcome to the Jazz Lounge. This is Kat Shoemaker. She's doing something real special this weekend, featuring, doing a concert featuring compositions by female composers in jazz. And so she'll talk about that, and she'll also talk about who's in this band. And then we have a concert after this, but I'll mention that later.
You want to
So,
talk about that?
well, Rick Helser, he lives in Fresno. He was a professor at San Diego State, and he's very near and dear to a lot of us in this music community. And so most of us haven't seen him play in years since he moved up to Fresno. Many of us have studied under him, got our degrees under him. I did my master's at SDSU, and so it's really a special thing that he's going to be here tonight. We just literally added it a couple weeks ago because he came down to the SDSU big band concert today where we were doing the music of the Rolling Stones, and so he came, and so we worked it out to add the second show. So if anybody wants to stick around, let me know. Otherwise, it's all about Kat Shoemaker right now.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so this is about this book. That's a funny noise.
That's a weird noise.
It was a thunderstorm.
What happened? Well, I'm still on. Did it go away?
That's a weird sound.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, something's happening here.
Magic is here. Is here tonight. Okay. Maybe it's just me breathing.
It was fine till just now. I'm just gonna hold up this book. Take a look.
So cool. I know you
Is
can't
it
see
your
it.
bass hand?
Dark.
It's my hand.
Okay, because I had muted everything and it was still going, so. Until tonight though, Walker.
That's okay. We're with you. Good. For now, for the moment.
This book is called New Standards, 101 Lead Sheets by Women Composers. It's curated by Terry Lynn Carrington. I heard about it on a podcast that Terry Lynn was on, and really spoke to my heart. Terry Lynn was at Berkeley when I was there, and I think we might have played a concert together at some point. But I can't say that I followed all of her career, and I can't say that I followed all the women jazz musicians who are in this book. I hadn't followed a lot of them, you know. Plus I was raising kids for about 30 years, and that was a big distraction. I was by Disney. So, but this book, it really hit me hard that we needed to address gender equity, misogyny, and other things within the jazz community. So there's a quote on the back here by Wayne Shorter that I'm going to read to you. Again. The women mentioned in this book have much to contribute to the cultural humanity of the world in which greed and arrogance have run rampant within the human condition. This book is, in fact, a much-needed flashlight and earphone into a treasure trove of composers who open doors and elevate our spirits so as to perceive authentic truth and value as we go forward, confirming our ultimate mission as human beings. I don't know what else to say. So that was wonderful. When I got the book, I got a couple extra copies, and I brought one immediately over to Leonard, and I gave it to him. And I said, he was offering some dates, and I said, I'd like to do this. I'd like to do a jam session featuring this music. And he was kind enough to offer me this opportunity. And I'm glad to be here with Justin Joyce on drums and Doug Walker on bass. And I appreciate your ears you're gonna hear a bunch of new music stuff. It's not Vince Guaraldi. I think you've probably heard maybe one of these songs before. So I really appreciate you being open to all this new music because it's amazing. It's been a great gift to me. We're gonna start with Unconditional Love, which is a piece by Jerry Allen. And I'm trying to remember when in my life I first heard the term unconditional love. Because it wasn't forever, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, now I think it's something that you hear a lot, unconditional love. So when I play the piece, I kind of think about that and what that means to me. So, in a small way, in a big way. Deb Walker on bass.
Right on.
So, I don't know if any of you can see this one. Shulia. Yeah, this is Sarah Vaughan. Looking really cute, right? This is one of my favorite albums. Favorite vocal albums of Sarah Vaughan's. And she does a piece called Shulia Bop. This is not in the New Standards album, New Standards book. But it's one that she wrote. So that's why I'm doing it, because I love Sarah Vaughan. So it starts out, Suliabop, Shuliabop, Suliabop, Shaduliabop. So I had to work really hard to get all those. I'm not sure if I'm going to get them all in the right order. So you might watch for that. And then there's Shagaga Dulia Booby, Dulia Dula. Shagaga, no, never mind that. There's one place where it actually has words and it says, I ain't mad at you, pretty baby, don't be mad at me. I like that. So I don't know, I wish there was a story or there was a Wikipedia page that said why. There's just words in that spot. So let's see. Maybe you guys will have an inkling. Maybe she was dating someone in the band at the time, I don't know. So. One, two, one, two, three. crossword puzzle. Mental stuff. Justin Joyce, this is the first time I've played with him this weekend. Fantastic drummer, multi-talented, wears a lot of different hats, does videography, but just, gosh, what an amazing player. And he's also a writer, and he's up for a San Diego Music Award. And did you bring your CDs?
I do, I have a few.
Well, there you go. So there you go, Justin. We have all the people here at the Jazz Lounge. Who's here is anybody here for the first time? Nice. And I know you're visiting from out of state, right? Excellent. Good. Have you in Hindi? This is your first time here?
Yes, it is.
And maybe you'll be here on Sunday for the jam. Hindi is a pianist, so I'll just call you out there. Hindi's a pianist. That's her husband, Kenny. Yes, yes. And there's Brenda, another pianist. Are there any other musicians in the room?
We do have a couple who drove down from South Central LA tonight.
Yeah.
They're music.
Are you musicians?
No.
Oh, but excellent. Thank you so much for coming down. And so this is your first time here?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, what do you think?
I love it.
It's amazing, right? It's the best place. It's the most wonderful place to play music, to be a performer, and it's a wonderful place to hear music. I'm happy whether I'm here or I'm out there, so welcome. Our next piece is by Gretchen Parlato. She's a wonderful singer, and it's called Circling, so we're going to do that. It takes me a minute, so talk among yourselves. I have to find the middle of the piano. This is not a middle C. This will not work. So, scoot myself over a little bit. Cindy, you'll handle that and down there. Reach. Yes. The topic of this one is really lovely also. Just like the earth revolves around the sun, our lives in circles, never Gretchen Parlados, if you're like, ooh, I want to get that album. That's really cool. And there's an album called Floor that she did that's just beautiful. I was listening to that today, so yeah, good music. The next piece we're going to do is by Sarah Cassie. I think that's how you pronounce it. It was difficult to find information about her, but this is a piece that she wrote called Windflower that Hank Jones had on an album. So enjoy. the next song you might have heard, it's by Abby Lincoln called Throw It Away.
Yes.
Yeah. You want to come and sing?
No, not today.
Not today, okay.
I'll save it for tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
I gotta work on it a little bit.
Cool, cool. Yeah, we're having a jam session tomorrow on these tunes, and Leonard will be singing Throw It Away tomorrow, so I know, I'm looking forward to that also. So Abby Lincoln, as I'm sure you know, was an activist. She was also an actress, had an incredible musical career, and I'm going to be doing more deep dives into her work. But just even learning this song and learning these lyrics, I felt like I got to know her a little bit, so it's pretty powerful. I think I'll start this one, okay? Yeah, I mean, you can sing that song however you like. Yeah, it's amazing. So this next song is called Hear My Plea. It's from Charles McPherson's album, and I can't remember the name of the album. It's his very Jazz Dance Suites. Thank you. And it's co-written by Charles and his wife Lynn McPherson. So I know. Anybody know Lynn McPherson? Yes. So Lynn was here last night, and she told the story that Charles had completed. There was a song that was a wedding song, which was a lovely, lively piece, and he needed something after that. And there was a theme that was at the end of that piece, which she suggested that he take into minor, and they worked on the melody together, and then he worked on the harmony. And so during the pandemic, Charles came and played it at San Carlos United Methodist Church, where I was the music director there. And Camille, his daughter, who is an incredible ballerina, danced there. And so another funny thing is that Justin actually, if you go onto YouTube and you look up Jazz Dance Suites and look up Hear My Plea, Justin did the videography for this. So he's obviously a multi-talented guy. So
Hey, Justin.
yeah, Justin. Yeah, so videography, drumming, composing, many other things. I don't even know. You can't even fit it on one card, can you? You have multiple websites, all that good stuff. So this is called Hear My Plea, and it's from a story in the Song of Solomon, where there was a wedding and someone got married, but there was someone on the sidelines who was watching, who was very sad that they weren't the one getting married, and this is them longing, wishing that they had been the one that had gotten married to that person. So. we're gonna do an Afro-Cuban piece here. Yeah. This is by Shoemaker, who is a cellist with Art Ensemble of Chicago, and she teaches in Chicago at one of the universities there. And we're gonna have a cellist here tomorrow at the Jam to play this. So I have a jazz cellist friend, believe it or not, here in San Diego. So you don't want to come, you don't want to miss that. So maybe watch it online. The next piece we're going to do is by Anat Cohen. Anybody heard of Anat Cohen? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, amazing clarinet player. And she wrote this piece that's in the book. It's called Ima. Does anybody know what Ima means?
Mother.
Yes, mother. It means mother, yeah. So at first when I played through the piece, and I thought Ima was maybe a friend of hers. And then when I heard it was mother, and then I heard her play it, I was like, wow, very beautiful piece. So.
Eva?
IMA.
IMA, okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's a beautiful song. So this concert is featuring the music of women composers, and I'm a woman. So guess what? I'm gonna play one of my songs, and this is called Schrodinger's Jazz Cat. So if you've known me for any amount of time, and I kind of stopped playing while I was raising my kids, and in the past 8 or 10 years that I've kind of got back out into the jazz scene. And the first group I was in was with a dear friend named Larry Friedman, who's a drummer, and his dream was to have a jazz group that was called Schrodinger's Jazz Cats, right? So I was playing with Larry, and so I wanted to write a theme song, and also I wanted to play a blues in 5/4. So I kind of combined those two ideas, and also just kind of wanted to write something that I could play easily and put together easily. So the way you can compose if you're teaching children, and I teach children to play piano, we use a couple of syllables or a couple of words. So I use Schrodinger's Jazz Cats. It's 5 syllables, right? Schrodinger's Jazz Cats. So if you say it, Schrodinger's Jazz Cats, Schrodinger's Jazz Cats. Has a little rhythm to it, right? Everything has rhythm, right? So that's the motif for this song, and here you go. do I hurt my finger? Do that, Brenda? Handy? Haha, she's laughing, yeah.
Where's the finger tapping too?
Yeah, I used to do that all the time before mics and pianos. I'm like, why is my fingernail broken? This song you probably will know. This is Willow Weep for Me. This is by Anne Rennell. Fun fact I learned about her was she was George Gershwin's rehearsal pianist. What a great job. Yeah, right? But also she was an amazing composer, and this was the piece that is most well known, but she has lots of other, which we'll have to explore.
Could you say her name one more time?
Anne Rennell, R-O-N-E-L-L. Willow Weep for Me. down along the ground and cover me. Listen to my plea. Leave me alone. Leave me alone and weep for me. Hear me alone and weep for me. Weep for me. Thank you, Dave. Didn't play at all, did I? Yeah. Didn't need a piano there. Didn't that pianist to butt in, right? Every once in a while I'll say, well, what the heck is that pianist playing while I'm singing? I just don't even know. And we're gonna do just a couple more songs. You guys can hang in there a little bit more? Yeah? You good? Got enough wine? Everybody good? Ate your cookies? No? Anybody save a cookie for me? That's my reward at the end, is I get a cookie. I'm gonna do one more of my own compositions, or at least I think it's my composition. I found it in a book at my house, and I used to write a lot before I had my kids. That was like 30 years ago. I used to compose a lot, and this was in one of those books, and it's in my handwriting. I don't know, what do you think, Doug?
It's yours.
I probably wrote it, right? But you know, I was looking at it and I was like, did I transcribe it? Because usually I put that who composed something, you know what I'm saying? But I just, it's called Wink, you know, and I'm like, where did I get that title? I don't even know. But I like the song a lot, so it's called Wink. Pretty sure I wrote it, and yeah, it was just so long ago. But here you go. This is called Wink. We saved the hardest one for last, right guys?
Oh,
Yeah. This is the one that uses the most brain cells, so hopefully I have some left. It's called Journey to Agartha. And Doug, tell them what this is about. Doug looked this up
If
yesterday.
you don't know, it's the mythical kingdom in the inner earth.
Yes.
I don't know if anybody believes hollow earth theory.
Oh, there's a theory.
there's always a theory.
Apparently, yeah.
Apparently there's theory. Yes, yes. So I can tell you a little bit more about Doug. Doug plays a left-handed bass, if you haven't noticed. So yeah, it's a lot harder, right, Doug? No, not for you.
me.
Not if you're left-handed. Yes. And Justin, I've just gotten to know Justin, and I've told you a little bit about his CDs and his. Hopefully, he's going to win a big award here coming up for sure, right? He's deep into the music theory, so he's an incredible composer. And what else could you tell us about yourself that I don't know? Tell me something I don't know, Justin.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot, but what we can share with our lovely audience here, because they want to know a little about you.
Let's see.
What's your favorite anime?
I don't watch anime.
Okay, there you
I'm
go.
a movie buff.
A movie. Okay, what's
Yeah,
your favorite movie? So then we'll
Oh,
know.
there's a lot of them.
Okay,
It depends on the day.
Okay.
Name one.
Goodfellas. I love Goodfellas.
Ooh.
I grew up in Jersey, so like as a kid.
Jersey.
You're from New Jersey?
I am.
I didn't know that. So you have a little. How long were you in New Jersey?
It was 4 years, but it was one of those. The whole family's back there, and it was like
There now. Now I'm hearing it. You
Yeah,
guys
I
hearing?
hear it a
You
little bit.
can't get Jersey out of the voice.
You're like the Karate Kid. Wasn't the Karate Kid from New Jersey? You don't know.
He's
do you?
like he's from Brooklyn or something.
Yeah, yeah. Wonderful. Does your mom still have like that?
My
accent?
dad did. My
Yeah.
dad had that accent. My mom's from Massachusetts, so the sports in my family was
Ooh.
was
Rivalry.
yeah, it was never a good sign.
Deep. Deep. Oh, I like that. I didn't know you from. No wonder I like you so much. It's from New Jersey. Okay, that's nowhere near Agartha. I don't
No.
think.
Well, maybe it is.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Maybe it is. Maybe actually, yeah.
I'm still not quite sure what it is.
Where the hobbits live.
Oh yeah, upside down, inside out.
Okay.
Into
You guys ready? You ready? This is gonna have a big drum solo at the end, so keep your eyes on Justin.
We're done.
One, two, 1, 2, 3.
Mr. Justin Joyce on drums, Doug Walker on bass, and Pat Shoemaker on piano and vocals. I'm so grateful. Thank you for you guys listening. I know that was a lot of new music. Some amazing composers. Please go check out the album. If you're a musician, buy the book. Let's play some more of this music. Hopefully I'll get another chance to do it and do some more of it. Thank you, Leonard, and thank you to you who came down from Los Angeles all the way down here. I hope you enjoyed the show and you'll come back and visit us again soon. Thank you. Thank you to everyone. And thank you, Linda.
Give it up one more time for Kat Shoemaker. We have another concert at 9, so for those there, I know there's a few of you that are sticking around for the next concert. Otherwise, we have to clean and get ready for the next thing. So we'll see you again soon. If you need to deal up with warm drinks, you can do it right there. God bless you all. Be safe, and see you all soon. Nice.
That was awesome.
Good night. There we go.
There's something on the list. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you.
Brenda.
Well, I haven't been to job yet.
That's true.
Tasteful stuff.
Private lessons.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Loved it.
You're the one who knew what emo was.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I saw
It's so beautiful. Have you heard that before?
I have not. I want to get a copy of it. Is it in the book?
No, it's in the book. You're a musician?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. What do you play?
I play bass and guitar. My wife's a violinist, and I can hear that with just guitar and violin. It sounds really cool.
Yes, yeah.
The melody, it's mostly just about melody. There's not. I never heard gorgeous. If you see her,
Did you see her when she was at the
Jennifer Lang.
a year or two before the pandemic? She came
But did you, I haven't I have a lot of catch up to do in this. For me, even in all of this music, you know, I'll get, you know, I'll just, even just learning these one piece, and I'll go up and look something up, and I'll be like, okay, I can't, because I have, so I can't really go and listen to all the catalog of what all these people have done for such music. Yeah, so I want to.
She's worth catching live. It's funny, as she said it, I was coming, I went back there to check the sound out over there, and she heard her ask the question, right, came out the it's like, it came out automatically.
Hey,
Are you Rick?
yes, I am.
I've heard about you from
Oh.
I'm sorry. I heard about you.
Thank you so much, I appreciate it.
Aldo Zaka?
Oh, yeah, Nazo, yeah.
You guys
So I went up there and it made a nice difference.
Okay, cool, awesome.
Paul Simon night was beautiful.
Oh, awesome, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, you,
Over to you. I was
Sound-wise, good job.
Thank you, nice to meet you. Come visit us again. Thank you. It was a lovely,
yeah.
Thank you. It's something that has
I didn't mic it tonight. I don't actually never mic it for the room. I only mic it for the stream. So I never mic the drums for the room.
So it's just roots.
Yeah. No, that's the fun part, because that's the
Would it be?
right, so it's like telling the story, you have a big story. And every time you tell it, it's gonna be different. It'll be a different time.
Sessions, we took around, we've been going, we went to hear the Metropolitan.
Yeah,
It was 5 hours.
yeah.
Anyway, well, for what it's worth.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, right.
We went to, see her another time.
Yeah, see you guys soon. Yes, yes. See you.
You have a commonality, so that's what's about general
Oh, do they want to? Which is, are they wanting? Oh, yeah.
But it did make it nice. So it's just. When you're hitting that last piece, it's like boom, 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 right? For some reason, it's just the size, shape of the room. Oh, good. It was a nice show, thank you. Really enjoyed it.
Let me get my stuff out of here with me.
No. So tell me about, because I have a story, I have a little story for you when you first started studying with me.
Yes, tell me.
Well, so I said, okay. On the first album, I told you about classic and more stuff.
Now he sings no stuff.
Thank you. So he was very, he did it. He did a lot. He came back and said, I hate it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Next lesson we gave him.
I looked you very
Well, I know you someone already purchased for me.
Yes.
Yes, yes. I've seen them. I saw now the shop.
He built the risers.
Like,
I tried to, yes.
Hey, man. Hey, what's up?
Hey, did you get my text?
I did.
My son is so sorry. He was a football like that. I had no way to like communicate because I was in the middle of the concert. I'm like, I felt bad.
5 minutes too late.
I'm trying to. We did it. Huh? We did it. That was even better than yesterday. Good to have you 2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
What's up, Doug? How you doing?
That was great.
Thank you so much.
What's up, man? You know.
Yeah, dude.
How you been? Yeah, seen you this year.
Well, we wanted to check out for the first time.
Hey, Carl Martin.
Because you know I'm not
Martin.
Yeah, we gotta think about it. Hey guys, what's happening? Maybe we were.
Are you staying for the next set?
Well, we had to.
Anyway.
Yeah.
What's up, Chris? How are you?
Yeah.
So how are things with you besides being newly retired?
Well, have you met Betsy?
Yes,
My current
I
wife?
was at your wedding.
Okay.
I know, it was so
Right, I mean,
How long have you guys been married?
I don't know. It's gotta be over 20, I think it's over 25.
I think so. I think Laura was with me at the wedding, so I know that we were already together.
I know you've been together.
Yeah, our 26th wedding anniversary is coming up this week.
Okay, so I don't think it's been, I think it's
So
over.
I was like, okay, well, I guess I gotta stream, you know, via camera.
So you were saying about Betsy?
And I do have.
Oh, yeah, well, everything's fine.
Still married?
Still married. Okay, so that's,
Do you want to use the?
of course, you always have stuff, right, up and down, and whatever we did, but like you say, we're still there.
Yeah.
So we're still a
No,
team.
that's fine.
Pulling together.
I don't know if you remember, but when I was working on my master's,
Yeah,
we got pregnant with our son.
Hey, good to see you. How you been?
Good.
Awesome, awesome.
So our son now is Noel. His name is Noel. He's now 20 years old. And he's been a challenge because he's
never
on the
really-
autism spectrum.
Right. I've never really known.
Yeah.
Made that name.
No, if you saw him, he was a little tiny baby. Yeah. But he's a 20-year-old now. He's taller than me, and he's challenged, you know. But he does have motivation.
Somebody at 2. Yeah.
Mostly,
one.
yeah. He's bipolar. So that gets in the way often.
Oh, that's a tough one.
You were at you're sitting with Bob Weller.
Yes, I know.
Can I
That's
just
the-
open this one because I need to blend?
Huh?
Blend. Can I
Okay.
open this?
Yes, you can do that. I would.
Blend and something else.
Okay, I will do that.
And what was your last name? I'm taking over here. Sorry.
Game for myself.
Okay. Oopsies.
Whatever you can.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
So I have.
His
Hey. Hey, Chris, good to see you too. I am glad you're here too.
So you came down to hear the Bills?
Yeah, where did I missed it?
Oh, you missed the Bills band?
Yeah, it was between Corona and about 10 miles north of Escondido. There was a wreck. But it was a hazmat.
Are you with
kind of
them?
wreck.
oh.
Yeah.
So it was like,
Can you let me know? These are the links, so I just need to know, like, we have.
How are you?
If you want to do together, so we have.
it's great to see you too,
We have
man.
7 and 8. Those are musicians. I can use them.
Great to see you.
And 9. Yeah. Or we also have 9.
It's been.
17.
Did you come down from Fresno today, or?
Yeah, I did,
Wow,
yeah.
that's a long ride.
Yeah, it was 7.5 hours, and then I walked in about a quarter after 4. And I misunderstood Bill. I thought there was a 2 o'clock, well, 2 to 4. I thought there were going to be 2 sets, but just one. They have a break. And I, okay, well, it's 4 already. I misunderstood. So, but I went out and had dinner with him. So.
I have everything that's linked, so 17, 18,
You were doing something with
19.
Bill earlier today?
Just hanging out after the con, because I got there too, you know, I got to see all the guys, you know, and went out to eat, was it Eureka Burger?
I think actually, somebody was
Eureka Burger.
Sorry.
Hi, Gene. Yeah, we've met before. What's your name? Chris Click.
I'll play the next one here anytime next week.
Okay, all right. Well, he's been talking about it.
I've been playing with Doug.
No, I'm not playing. I'm here to listen. Yeah.
Cool.
Some of the stuff we played in here. So, yeah.
And you look familiar too. Oh, Paul!
All the good I've got this. If we need him, I got it.
So,
Hello.
is he still here or is he?
No problem.
Did you guys get help yet or seated? Right there. Yeah, and I worked on the water line in just a second and trying to find my skates. Can I get your last name? Okay, perfect.
Wow.
Yes, perfect.
Most everybody was like that.
This is probably, is that your email address?
Deborah?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. I'll be through with water soon. Oh, you're Mr. Walker. I'm Leonard's wife.
Have you been helping?
Oh, good to see you. Good to see you. Sorry, so you've been helped?
I'm
Yes.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna give
Dude, I
finish that man with the.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like it's
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, I didn't
I'm
look either, so I was
just trying to get one quick. I just come back there.
Last one to
There you go. Sorry it didn't work out.
I think I sent you guys. Oh,
He already bought 2 tickets here.
him?
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
But his name's.
I put that, I bought,
It's still here, so, and then I put you there.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay you. Hey, so my buddy Ralph wants to be the piano tuner here, so. I want to introduce him. Because he's the. Okay. He lives right near. Okay, cool. Okay, if that's something. Okay. I wanted to introduce you earlier, but I'll introduce you too.
okay. Is he gonna come tonight anyway?
He's here. Oh, he's over here talking to something. Okay, cool. But yeah, dude, for sure. Okay, cool. Thank you.
This may not be good. I didn't know if you might be interested in that. Oh, you want me to? Actually, no, this is good because these people just bought this. They want to see together. Yes, right. And
Ian, we got our spot here. That's why, because I only know him from like this.